Have you ever wondered if happiness could be found not in more, but in less? Imagine a life where simplicity reigns, where the clutter of both material possessions and overwhelming thoughts no longer holds you captive. In this video, we're going to uncover the secrets of minimalism not just as a design trend, but as a powerful philosophy that can transform your life. Stay with us and discover how embracing simplicity can lead you to true freedom, peace, and happiness. Let's begin by exploring the essence of minimalism. At its core, minimalism is the practice of focusing on what truly matters by eliminating what doesn't. In a world where we are constantly bombarded with messages that tell us we need more possessions, more success, more experiences, it can be incredibly liberating to step back and ask, what do I really need? Minimalism invites us to strip away the excess, to let go of the things that no longer serve us, and to create space for what truly brings us joy. The physical aspect of minimalism is often the first thing that comes to mind. Imagine a home where every item has a purpose, where the rooms are not filled with clutter, but with intentional choices. This isn't about living with nothing, it's about living with what is essential. When we clear out the physical clutter in our lives, we begin to experience a sense of calm and clarity. The space around us no longer feels chaotic, and in that space, we find peace. But minimalism goes far beyond the physical. It extends into our mental and emotional lives as well. How many of us carry around unnecessary thoughts, worries, and stresses that weigh us down? Just as we declutter our homes, we can declutter our minds. This means letting go of negative self-talk, unhelpful beliefs, and the endless pursuit of perfection. It's about embracing the idea that we are enough, just as we are. Consider the impact of minimalism on our daily choices. When we prioritize simplicity, we become more intentional about how we spend our time and energy. We learn to say no to the things that drain us and yes to the things that nourish us. This might mean simplifying our schedules, spending less time on social media, or choosing to focus on a few meaningful relationships rather than trying to please everyone. By doing so, we create a life that feels more aligned with our true values. Let's take a moment to reflect on the wisdom of ancient philosophies. Many spiritual traditions, from Buddhism to Stoicism, have long recognized the value of simplicity. They teach that true happiness is found not in accumulating more, but in desiring less. The Buddha, for instance, spoke of the importance of letting go of attachments, which often cause suffering. By reducing our desires and focusing on the present moment, we can find contentment in what we already have. One of the most profound benefits of minimalism is the freedom it offers. When we let go of our attachment to material possessions, we free ourselves from the endless cycle of wanting and acquiring. We realize that our worth is not tied to the things we own, but to who we are. This realization can be incredibly empowering. It allows us to focus on what truly matters: our relationships, our passions, and our well-being. Minimalism also brings us closer to the natural world. When we remove the distractions of modern life, we become more attuned to the beauty of nature. We begin to appreciate the simple pleasures of life: a walk in the park, the sound of birdsong, the warmth of the sun on our skin. These moments remind us that happiness doesn't have to be complicated. It can be found in the here and now, in the small, everyday experiences that we often overlook. Think about the joy that comes from giving rather than receiving. Minimalism teaches us to focus on what we can offer to the world, rather than what we can take from it. This might mean giving our time, our attention, or our resources to others. By shifting our focus from accumulation to contribution, we find a deeper sense of purpose and fulfillment. We realize that true wealth is not measured by what we have, but by what we give. Let's not forget the power of simplicity in our personal growth. When we remove the distractions and noise from our lives, we create space for self-reflection and inner work. We become more aware of our thoughts, feelings, and behaviors, and we can make conscious choices about how we want to live. This process of self-discovery is essential for growth and transformation. It allows us to become the best versions of ourselves, free from the constraints of societal expectations. One powerful example of minimalism in practice is the concept of a capsule wardrobe. This is where you choose a small collection of versatile, high-quality clothing items that can be mixed and matched to create a variety of outfits. By reducing your wardrobe to only the essentials, you simplify your morning routine and reduce decision fatigue. You also learn to appreciate the value of quality over quantity, and you develop a personal style that is both timeless and functional. Another example is the minimalist approach to technology. In our digital age, we are constantly connected, and this can lead to information overload and burnout. Minimalism encourages us to be mindful of our technology use, to set boundaries, and to focus on what truly matters. This might mean reducing screen time, decluttering your digital spaces, or choosing to disconnect from social media. By doing so, you reclaim your time and energy, and you create more space for meaningful connections and experiences. Minimalism can also transform our approach to food and nutrition. Instead of following fad diets or obsessing over calorie counts, minimalism encourages us to focus on simple, wholesome, and nourishing foods. It's about eating mindfully, savoring each bite, and choosing quality over quantity. This approach not only supports our physical health, but it also fosters a healthier relationship with food. We learn to listen to our bodies and to eat in a way that is both satisfying and sustainable. Let's explore the connection between minimalism and creativity. When we remove the clutter and distractions from our lives, we open up space for creativity to flourish. Minimalism encourages us to focus on the essentials, to strip away the unnecessary, and to find beauty in simplicity. This can lead to more intentional and meaningful creative work, whether it's writing, painting, or any other form of expression. By embracing minimalism, we allow ourselves to be more present and more connected to our creative process. Finally, let's consider the impact of minimalism on our relationships. When we simplify our lives, we create more space for connection and intimacy. We learn to prioritize the people who matter most to us, and we develop deeper, more meaningful relationships. Minimalism teaches us that it's not about the quantity of relationships, but the quality. By focusing on a few close connections, we build stronger bonds and create a sense of community and belonging. As we conclude our exploration of minimalism, it's clear that this philosophy offers much more than just a tidy home. It's a way of life that brings clarity, freedom, and joy. By embracing simplicity, we free ourselves from the burden of excess, and we create space for what truly matters. Whether it's our physical surroundings, our thoughts, or our relationships, minimalism helps us focus on what is essential, and in doing so, we find peace and happiness. If this video has inspired you to explore the power of minimalism, be sure to give it a like and subscribe to our channel for more content on living a meaningful life. And don't forget to leave a comment below. How do you incorporate simplicity into your life? We'd love to hear your thoughts and experiences. Thank you for watching, and remember, sometimes less truly is more.